I love pies, and I want to show you 3 easy ways to take an ordinary pie to a special pie, whether it's holiday or any day. And I have tools to make it easy for you to do. You can use refrigerated pie crust or your favorite recipe for any of these techniques. Lattice is a classic design. It looks complicated, but it's easy to do. If using homemade pie dough, roll it out to the size that you would need to cover the entire top of your pie. I'm using refrigerated dough, so I'm just unrolling it onto my work surface. I'm going to use the fondant ribbon cutter to make cutting strips really easy. I've used the wave cutter, but you can use other decorative edges like the crimp for different looks. I've also spaced my ribbons at 1 inch. You can space them smaller if you'd like, down to a 1/2 inch. Now that your strips are cut, you can place them on your pie. Going to use every other strip here. And notice I took a short strip and placed it on the short edge of the pie. We're going to do all of the vertical strips first. Once you have your vertical strips done, you'll start pulling back half of them, alternating the strips again for every other strip. Now you'll start with the longest strip you have left, and that is going to go horizontally on your pie, right in the center, right where you have folded them over. Unfold the 2 strips that were folded, and now fold back the 2 opposite. Take another piece of a strip and place it next to the strips that are folded over, repeating the process, unfolding the folded strips and peeling back the ones that were down. Once you've gotten to the edge of the pie, repeat on the other side. And that's how easy it is to make a lattice. Once you get all of your strips on, tuck the edges down underneath the bottom edge of the pie crust, pressing to seal. Once you get all the way around the pie, finish off the edge however you'd like. You can press it down with a fork, or you can crimp it. With your index finger and your thumb, pinch the pie together while using the thumb on your other hand to push inwards into those fingers. To get a nice, shiny finish on your pie, brush your pie tops with a little bit of egg wash, which is just an egg beaten with a small splash of water. About a tablespoon is good. A braided edge is another great way to finish off your pie, and it's even easier with the fondant ribbon cutter. Set up your fondant cutter with 1/4 inch spacers and the plain cutters. You'll want to cut a total of 9 strips. Separate the strips into 3 sets of 3. Slightly pinch the ends of the first set together, and then begin braiding, folding right over center, left over center, and repeating all the way down for a braid. You'll want to braid all 3 sets at this time. Brush the edge of your pie with egg wash to give the braid something to stick to, and then lay your braids out on the edge of the pie crust, going around the perimeter. Brush the entire top of the pie, including the braids, with egg wash. You can see I've cut holes into my top crust so that steam can escape. It looks pretty because I used a large round tip in the center and a large petal tip around it. Cutters are a great way to add a decorative edge to your pie. Cut out all your shapes at once. This pie cutter set has great autumn shapes and 2 everyday shapes. I'm using the leaves today. Attach your cutout pie pieces to the edge of the pie using an egg wash mixture. We have a great project on Wilton.com for how to completely cover your pie with cutout dough. Continue attaching your cutouts all the way around your crust. Brush the tops of the leaves with egg wash. So there's 3 easy ways to jazz up your pies. We'd love to hear how you decorate your pies. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments below, and if you liked this video, give us a thumbs up.